Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Gardener's Plot, What's New in the Garden. So today is plot tour day. So we'll do a tour of the garden, what's changed, what's growing, what's not growing and all that. Hello. It's Daisy. I also went shopping again. I always go shopping. Look at my new gardening gloves. They have squirrels on them. I think Shaz will appreciate those. Also another delivery of Seed Pantry. So we'll have a quick look at see what's in this. I did have a knife somewhere. That's what we got this month. Then again, information sheets. Oh, we've got onion stack, which is, let me have a look. Oh, are they? No, not onions, shallots I think they are. No label, I can't remember what I ordered, but it's shallots of some description. And then what else we got, kids? We have some sugar snap peas. We also have a spicy leaf mix. Italian giant parsley. It's gonna be fun. Some bronze fennel. And some purple basil. So I'll try and get those set up at some point. Do you want some purple basil? No? Right. Alright, pop that away for now. And I will sort those out at some point. It's been a bit of a manic week because I think I've watched 3 videos of people's channels this week. I've not even responded to comments from last week's video, so I do apologise. I will respond in time. Right, let's put you out in the run and we will do a garden tour. Alright, there's my doodah. See you in a bit. Right, let's start from the top. Boston and Maddie are up with us today. Right, Boston. Right, move. Right, on with the tour. So, fern garden hasn't much changed, but we have got new signs of growth coming up through, which is nice. So this should start filling out again. Still got a bit of rubbish up here, which I need to sort out. This is the wildlife / bug hotel. So this is one of our micro ponds. It's a bit dark in there, so I might have to put some plants in to help clean it up a little bit. But there's various little places for things to hide, and also can hang treats on for birdies. So this is the wildlife hotel. So we've got things for moths, various other insects and things. There's like a little hedgehog house hiding down there behind. This is solely compost pile for the wildlife, so it's just for everything to hide and stuff. Saskia's aviary. Comfortable there, Mel? Primroses are all fully up now. Sorry, I'm going a little bit fast for camera wise. So Saskia's aviary, I have managed to bark chip now. Put a bit of grass seed down and a bit of flower mix. We'll see what happens with there. Put some ferns in. So yes, wild garlic is starting to come up along the edge. So hopefully that will start to spread this year and go in Saskia's aviary. Saskia herself, I have no idea where. Sas! She might come out in a bit. So the old compost bin, let me refocus. I'm actually putting there, and the plan is when we get quail, that will be their nest box. And then we've also got the hutch in there as well. Added some stinger nettles as well, so I don't mind if these spread through the aviary because that's what we kind of want. Finally planted the Christmas tree. Again, let's get that in focus. And proof that you can have bulbs with squirrels. So I provide Saskia with a lot of fresh food, so she tends to leave the bulbs alone because she's got that sort of fresh, it's what they're sort of craving, is like the fresh veg and things like that. So again, put your peelings out and should save your bulbs. Right. The part of the wildlife area is the wildlife pond. So that's coming on nicely. No longer have got any frog spawn. You have tadpoles, so they've kind of, the same way I could describe it, sort of dispersed into the pond, but they're right in the middle. So I'll keep an eye on the edges because they'll start sort of using the edges of the pond to where it's warmest. There you go. All the iris are coming back up. Oh, over here is the little black thorn that Kelly sent us. Let me get you in focus. No, he's not focusing. As you can see, just about see, starting to get some buds on him. So I need to remove the label, but at the moment he's fine. So thanks again for that, Kelly. Still no idea what this plant is. Again, if you know, put it down in the comments. Bog garden, I still haven't done anything with. And also over here, I'll try and go slowly. The little white elder, well, the little elder you sent me as well, Kelly. He's got some buds on, he's doing well. There's some leaves coming up there as well. Ooh. So here's our flower border slash berry forest. Boston, move. Or go backwards. The kids out enjoying the weather. That's Squeak. That's Daisy there. And that's Rosie in the tube. Oh, there she is, little face. So, berry forest. We've got our gooseberry here. New gooseberry, new blueberry. There's a blueberry in there somewhere. Black currant. The other black currant I took right down because it was all dead wood, so just completely cut it down. What comes of it, what comes of it. The new red currant, an old red currant, and then there's some little raspberry coming up there as well. And then obviously some tulips are all coming up as well. I think there's some alliums in there somewhere, possibly coming up as well. Or the hyacinths and bluebells, also over there. Spring is definitely on its way. So this is where I'm growing sweet corn, beans and squashes. So I put a big old layer of horse manure on there. Just need to cover it with some cardboard before those little weeds start coming up. Rockery, it's doing its thing. Got moss and sedum all growing over that. And I did shove all the flower seeds over it last week, so we'll see what happens there. Guineas. Boston. Oi! Doing what you're eating. Over here, all the radishes are starting to come up now. So that's one variety, which I can't remember what it was. And then these were the ones I sowed last week. So they're starting to shoot already. And then I also put the beetroot at the back. Rhubarb is doing really well. The babies were doing well until a cat discovered it and started to use it as a latrine. So she's broken a few of them. So I need to replant them possibly, or possibly stake them into the ground so they don't move. Also some raspberry coming up. Still no signs of life yet on the grapevine, although there's a few leaves coming up, so that should come up hopefully soon. Right, let's go into the greenhouse. Right, let's check out the greenhouse. So I've managed to tidy it up. That's a little bed just in case a cat wants to sleep out of the rain. Not that I'm actively encouraging cats to come and mess up the garden, but when you have livestock you have pests such as mice and rats, so if you could get some natural mouses in which help control the problem, which would be good. Right, that was parsnips, leeks and carrots that I sowed last week. No signs of life yet. Potato wise, we've got them all in. I didn't actually put any into the ground, I've just used buckets. I might put my main crop into the ground. So giving these a nice good covering, and still got a bit of space to fill it up as well. Onions are coming on really good. So they're doing alright. Let's go look at the micro greenhouse. Just going to put you down while I open it up. Right, 2 seconds. Look at all the babies. So the peas are doing alright. I do need to transplant some of these out soon. Now that a lot of them have got their second leaves. So this was sudded leaves, so they're coming on nicely. Getting some of their true leaves. Same with the broccoli up here. I need to, well, these had a bit of a munch. Get those transplanted out. So sprouts, cucumbers are coming up. The various tomatoes and aubergines, sweet peas, the sorrel, beans, carrots, parsnips, I think. Those I need to transplant as well. I know you should leave them, but I kind of didn't have anything to put them in, so I thought, well, I'll get them started, and what I can do is just take the entire thing out and put in a bucket. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll try. So with the spuds, I put a good couple of dollops, if you like, of horse manure in, and then compost, and then the spuds, and then a couple of compost. They should have a good old feed on that. What's going on up here? Got the peppers starting to appear. So yeah, so far seedlings are doing all right. So, oh, these buckets I got from Lidl, so I didn't pay anything for them. So if you go to their flower section, if they've got any empty buckets, you're more than welcome to take them. Obviously ask before you, just to make sure, but my store, they've had no issue because I think they just get rid of them. So they do. These are sort of like the middle size, and then I've got ones that are slightly bigger again, and then ones that are slightly smaller. So some good different sizes for different needs. So check out your local Lidls and get some free buckets. Oh, we've really got some seedlings coming up in here. They're doing all right. That's right. That's greenhouse done. Oh, look at all my animals. Don't look at that bit. I'll hide that bit. Right. Let's show you the other half. So, compost, I removed the bin. There's still a bit of compost there, but I've just put the mesh up to stop the dogs from getting to it. And I have got some pallets that I'm going to build a proper compost area, which keep the dogs out, but means I can still compost. A nice full water butt. And then we also have a little micro pond down here, just for anyone on this side of the garden. Seems to be doing alright. Got hanging baskets finally up. We've actually got some herbs in now. They could do with a bit of water. So the plan is to keep them sort of away from any slugs and stuff, hopefully. Herb garden itself, we've got all the mint coming up. There's some lemon balm going on as well somewhere. I did plant some artichokes in there. Got the camellias at the back, so hopefully that should travel up the chicken coop. I can always put it on there, hopefully attach something to the shed or something so I can go up the shed as well. This is our little insect feeder, which I need to top up today. It's been quite a warm morning, so, well, it was quite warm yesterday as well, so it's just a little drinker, like a little bit of water, which I put in there for any visiting insects. And this was the bee drinker I mentioned last week. It's a little bit of sugar water in there for any queen's bees that are buzzing around, finding a home and need a bit of an energy boost. This, I still need to build the raised bed. Well, I need to basically dismantle all this, take the bed itself back about a good foot, rebuild it, make it a bit more sturdy. Need to fix the gate because I broke it this morning. Chickens seem to be doing a bit better with bark. So once that sort of mulches down a bit more, I can add that to the garden. Got the bunnies. There's Hazel at the back. Don't focus. And there's a little falcon at the front. They seem to have wintered quite well in this area, so they seem to be doing alright, don't you guys? Away from the chickens, not bothering you, but nice and dry. But the plan is for the rabbits, ignore that last bit of mess that I need to sort out. It's Boston protecting his chickens. So I am going to patio slab this and then have a move around of hutches and runs and build something for the rabbits and for the guinea pigs so they can spend the summer out here. And then perhaps put something in the shed for winter so I don't have mice in my lean-to, which I have at the moment. There you go, it's Boston doing those rounds, patrolling. Over this area, stop the dogs. This is my new growing space. So those are going to be for when I transplant plants out. I'm going to start using these. I'll probably turn them around the other way so I can fit more space in. Nice big stack there. They'll have good drainage, they've got a bit of ventilation on the side, so hopefully things should do alright now. They did alright last year, a few things that I did manage to grow in them. Well, managed to grow, I put in them. Like my French beans and kale done really well in these, so hopefully I can use them again. Another water butt to collect water. And got small guinea pig cage bases, so during the summer I can just fill those up once a week, well, however often I need to, rather than watering the plants and from the top they can take it from the bottom then. You know what I mean. There you go. New growing area. So this does get quite a lot of sun as well, so but it's protected from wind. I can put netting down across over and stuff like that, so I can build one big cage if you like. And there you go. Sorry, a bit fast. Oh, this is an old tower filter that I got from an old aquarium. So there is plans to turn that into something. So we have a hole at the top and there's a hole at the bottom around the back. So I don't want to turn that into a planter or turn it into a water feature. There is potential for both. There you go. Boston being a chicken dog. He is good with them. He does try and help round them up, but he gets a bit confused and takes them in a different direction, don't you, Boston? Boston! You beautiful blue eyes. Oh, sorry, Maddie needs attention as well. Right. My lovely lawn, or lack of lawn. So the plan is to sort of turn it over slightly, level it, compost, thin layer of compost just to help add a few nutrients, grass seed, and then I'm just going to put bark on top of it. So if the grass has that little bit of protection as it comes up through, but it still looks nice with the bark, if that makes sense. A bit like Saska's Avery. Right. What he's actually doing as well is, normally when there's sparrows in the garden, he likes to chase the sparrows. Can you leave the chickens alone? I know you're not doing it on purpose, But you're getting excited, which gets them excited. Right. Time for final thoughts and to say hello to Teddy. Right. Miss Saska did finally come out, didn't you, Miss Sass? You little fat belly. She seems to be enjoying having the bark in, so if you see the little holes, that's where she's been trying to find her little peanuts that she's been burying. Hopefully she can get her into focus. Why is this phone not focusing? There we go. Miss Saskia. Yes, the plan is for quail to be in here, so I'm going to get a little bit more overgrown, some more ferns added, a few more plants, so it creates a nice little area for them to hide amongst, and then they've got their little areas. Right, let's go say hello to Teddy. Right, that's it for today. This is Teddy. You all know about Teddy's love for me. Oh, a robin's just come in the shed. I've got no food for you at the moment, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, I was talking to the robin. I'll put some food out for in a minute. So yes, that is all for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Hopefully I didn't waffle and you can hear me okay. Sorry about the accent. Sometimes I'm not that clear. Hello to any new subscribers as well. I've not said that for a while. So if you are recent visitors to the page, to the channel I should say, I've got nothing to give you. Sorry, the robin keeps coming in and asking for food. So yes, if you're new to the channel, first time visiting, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button. Don't have to press the notification bell. It helps. You get notified when I post a video. But if you subscribe, you get to see me anyway. So I'll pop up no matter where. Sorry. It's been a bit of a tough week as well. Not tough, bit of a busy week. So I've not caught up on any videos. I think I caught up on like 3. But I'm off next week doing some painting, so I will have you on the background and I will hopefully try and catch up on a few people's channels. So yes, hello to any new subscribers, hello to subscribers that are already here and followed me. So anyway, you know what it's all about, right? I'm going to put you away, give you some breakfast. I think you're a bit hungry. And I'm going to go get my tattoo finished this afternoon. So, yay. So I'll show you that. I'll show you it next weekend, if you like. My new tattoo. We'll get it finished. Anyway, finished tattoo. Alright, I'm waffling now. I will see you all next week. Right. Don't be so forceful. At least buy me a drink first. Right. Toodle pip.